everyone, we are the Group 5 and we will be going to discuss rules and regulation of tennis for doubles.
In this topic, we will be going to explain the different instruction and rules in playing tennis for doubles.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Julie Ann Sullivan, and I'm going to discuss how many players need to play on tennis. We all know that players is someone who takes the part of a game, and tennis is played on a rectangular shaped court, and it is played with two players in single match and four players in double match. Players stand on the opposite side of a net and use the racket to hit the ball back and forth to each other.
The first rule. So in this rule, it explains that it is not necessary to have a alternate between the players. So they can receive the shots or they can hit the shots in different ways. However, there is a rotation of serving in all players. So for example, we have team 1, A, B, and then the team 2, we have the C, D. So there is a rotation of serving from A, B, C, D, and then back to A, B, C, and D. So for the next rule, so it explains that this rule, players can change the order of receiving and serving at the end of the set. So meaning if the serving starts at player A, then next B, C, D, it can be changed at the end of the set. So it will be D, C, B, and A. So this changing of order will be valid at the end of the set.
So, the server's partner and the receiver's partner may stand anywhere they like on the court during the serve, even if it's abstract play. Traditionally, however, each player takes one side of the court. So, the server's partner and the receiver partner, can they stand but they want in the court and hit the ball in the abstract play? And traditionally or habit in each player take one side of the court.
The next rule is, in doubles, you and a partner play against a team of two person on the other side of the net, using the full court between the baselines and the double sidelines. So here you are going to play a two-man team. And you will going to play in a bigger court than the regular one-on-one match. Because you are going to use the full extent of court between the baselines and the double sidelines.
Then the next rules, if you are on the team that served first, either you or your partner may begin the match by serving the first ball. Either a person on the opposing team may receive the first ball on the right court, and the partner will receive all on the left side of court.
So here, if you are the team that going to serve, any one of you can start the service, while if you are the one who is going to receive, the first ball should be received by the right side of court, and the following serves will be all received on the left side of court.
In the next rule, the same player must serve the entire game. So if you serve the first game, the opposing team will serve the second game, your partner will serve the third game, the partner on the opposing team will serve the fourth game, and you will serve again on the fifth game, and so on. You must keep the same order of serving throughout the match. For example, in Team 1, there is a player 1 and player 2, and the Team 2 had player 3 and player 4. In the first game, player 1 served the first ball, and the second game, Team 2, player 3 will serve the second ball, and the third game, player 2 in Team 1 will serve the third ball, and the fourth game, the Team 2, player 4 will serve the fourth ball.
System in lawn tennis is 0 points is equivalent of love, 1 point is equivalent with 15 points, 2 points is equivalent to 30 points, 3 points equivalent to 40 points. Tied scored or all, 40 to 40 or deuce. Server will wins deuce points is equivalent to advantage in. Receiver wins deuce point is equivalent to advantage out.
The server always call his score first if the game ties 40 over 40. The score is deuce. The next point played will be advantage in, shortened to add in, meaning the server is ahead 1 point, or advantage out, shortened to add out, meaning the receiver ahead 1 point. So in this paragraph, it says that if the both team got the 40 over 40 score, we can call it deuce, and meaning both team has advantage if the server get the ball in, we can call it add in. So the server get ahead 1 point to the receiver. If the server hit the ball out, we can call it add out, and meaning the receiver is ahead 1 point to the server.
The next point will be either game for the player leading or deuce again. Players must win 6 games to gain a set, and a set needs to be won by 2 games. A set tied at 5-5 is won by a player who takes the next 2 games. If the set goes to 6-6, a tiebreak is required. For example, you and your opponent tie in scores 5-5, but you won the 2 sets of the game, and when you get another score, it will be a 6-5. So you need 1 more point to win the game, or it will be a tiebreaker.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Jopel Palmes, and my topic is all about a tie break. The tie break is a specific match situation designed to determine the winner of a set, which become tied at 6-6 game each. At 5-5 game each, the set cannot be won until the player has won by 2 clear game, meaning the set would have to be won at 7 games to 5. However, if the game become tied at the 6 game each, we enter a tie break, a game of 7 points with a 2 points lead. Note that the points in a tie break are scored simple as 1, 2, and 3. During a tiebreaker, player 1 serve once from the right side of the court, also known as the review side. Then switch to player 2, we start on the left or add of the side of the court and serve twice from each side. Player 1 serve twice starting from add court. Both players swap end every 6 points. The tie break ends when a player reaches 7 points with 2 points lead. If it's 6 all, one player should win 2 points consecutively to seal the set. The player 2 starts serving in the next set as the tie break was started by player 1.
Deuce is a tied score of 40 to 40 in a game or 5 to 5 in a set. Meaning, if the both teams got the 40 scores or both players in a set of 5, we call it as deuce. AD or advantage. Left side of the court of each player, so called because the AD point immediately following a deuce is always served to this side of the court. So it means if both players get the deuce score, the left side of each player will get the advantage because deuce will be served in this side of the court. So that's why we call it as advantage.